give away the free kick. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Shots on here. Oh, the bar's still shaking. And this will be a goal kick. Substitution coming up. Arsenal have given away the free kick here. Max Meyer. Got to cross it. Driven goalwards, volleyed goalwards, and he's put it away beautifully.
Sight than to see a volley like that dispatched into the bottom left-hand corner.
So finally the stalemate is broken here. We have a goal. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and you're trying to make the most of that turnover in play. Johannes Geis. Choupo-Moting. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. On EA Sports, quick reminder, Barclays Premier League fixture, Arsenal, they'll be hosting Swansea City.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one, looking forward to it.
Ease the pressure. Arsenal have possession and won it. Cleverly done with that technique. Will be their throw. And Ronaldo. Here's the cross. Chance to throw it into the right sort of attacking areas for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsey. And shoots! Gone for a corner. Well, it's out. For a corner. Is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Still 1-0 here, with the time almost up. What about this impacting on their next game?
Well, Arsenal go up against Swansea City after this, and well, if they play like this, they're not going to get much out of it.
It's a real tussle between the two of them, try and get the ball. To build an attack from this throw-in. Ref's gone back to deal with that earlier incident, yellow card.
He's one of my favourite refs. He doesn't miss much, this lad.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Emirates Stadium. And our match today, Arsenal will play Swansea City. A real reshuffle for Arsenal. Petr starts in goal. Eliakim Mangala plays with Laurent Koscielny in central defence. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain starts with Alexis Sanchez on the flanks. Lucas Podolski is the main striker today. This is Swansea City's team for you today. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Jordi Amat plays with Ashley Williams. They're the centre-backs. Andre Ayew starts. The player struggling for form. We'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. Quick look at a couple of the key players that we feel might surface in this game.
Well, it doesn't always turn out that way, but you would earmark this pair as two danger men in this match, two lads that could change the course of the game.
Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Well, that'll be a throw. Alexis Sanchez. Hit it hard and true, but the goalkeeper doesn't have to move. Alan McInally's got something to tell us about a goal at the KC Stadium.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 6 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. And Arsenal have got a penalty. Is that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
Yeah, he saw the ball and he went for it, but he was just a bit slow, and definitely a foul.
Well by the defender. Given offside here, Theo Walcott. Amat. Kyle Norton. Andre Ayew. Giving the ball away now. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. There goes the cross. It's a good headed clearance. For Sanchez. Here comes the cross. Gylfi Sigurdsson. He's lost the ball. Grimes. The goalkeeper can just come out and pick that up. Granit Xhaka. Oh, in goes the cross. Here's a chance. And there it is, the goal.
Wonderful, wonderful technique to just feather it into the bottom right.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Gylfi Sigurdsson. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Ayew! Swansea City have a corner here, and they'll be looking to make it count and change that scoreline to get back on level terms. It's a goalkeeper who's asserted himself from the corner. The defenders love that. Here's Walcott. Ease the pressure. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
It's so far so good for Arsenal, but it's not a firm grip on a game. I can certainly sense that there's some anxiety down on their bench. Well, it's a long way off target. Alan Smith on the replay here. Well, he took no chances there. It's a corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Shots on here. Where are you? Alexis Sanchez. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. On the attack here, Kyle Norton. That's a fine tackle. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Oh, in goes the cross. Here's a chance. And there it is, the goal. Found it hard to get into the game, hasn't he, the player in the wide position, and he's going to pay a price for that. He's not going to finish the game.
Yeah, he didn't really get into it, did he? And part of that is due to the lack of service. A lot of their play went down the other flank, and he was a bystander.
Amak. Where are you? He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Lucas Podolski. Tabanu. Grimes. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Coming up for you, of course, on EA Sports, the presentation of the Barclays Premier League fixture. Arsenal, they'll be facing Sunderland away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you.
Foul called against Arsenal. Alberto Podolski. That's for the home side. Slight change in defensive emphasis here. He's got his shot off now. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Reactions, positioning, first class competitive today. Absolutely wonderful.
Tries to punch it away. Andre Ayew. Successful tackle. And shoots! Well, that's not even close. What about Swansea City in their next game?
Yeah, they're playing West Ham United in their next match in the Barclays Premier League, and judging by the way that they've been playing, they're really evenly matched.
Alan McInally's at the Britannia Stadium today, and he's got some news for us. Alan.
It's a goal for Stoke City. 67 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Well, the manager's going to make this substitution from a winning position, of course, and the fact they are winning is down to the player that he's going to bring off now.
Yeah, I think he was maybe tiring a bit last 5 minutes, and his manager clearly wants to protect what is an important player.
Well, there's a lot of talk about this lad, isn't it? And you can see why. It's such an important part of a team, the attacking side of it. But he does his other midfield jobs as well, but it's the attacking part of the game that's caught the eye today.
Yeah, that's a very important player in the modern game, somebody that can play a part defensively, but retains the energy and the ingenuity, really, to make a problem for himself going forward.
Lucas Podolski. Oh, he's through. This will be a goal kick. Well, here it is again, Alan. That save from Petr Cech.
That was top class.
Andre Ayew. Into the attacking third. Definitely in an attacking frame of mind. Look at the throw. Gylfi Sigurdsson. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. It's going to go right to the wire here with this 1-goal lead. And the supporters, well, they've upped their game, there's no question about that. Just listen to Oxlade-Chamberlain. And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Well, we're closing in on the result here, and it looks as though it's going to be an Arsenal win. It would be a deserved Arsenal win. Moving forward with some... That's a foul by the Arsenal man.
Substitution taking place.
Keeping the move going. The shot's on! Well, that is a fantastic save from this goalkeeper. He's in wonderful form.
He's enjoying that kind of season. He's a contender for Player of the Year. Inspired stuff from the Arsenal goalkeeper. I don't think he's going to be beaten here, you know.
Jack Cork. Time to get the ball in. And that's it. There goes the final whistle. And the final score is 1-0. They've held out to protect the... Arsenal very happy with their recent form. The last game they won against Swansea City.
It finished 1-0. It's quite a close run affair, but I think they're capable of following up with another win today.
So Arsenal kicked off. Sunderland have made only the one change. Germain Lens starts with Haris Mavrias looking to provide width, but they just go with the one striker up front. This is the Arsenal lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it could be it. It's going to be shut off now. And that's a corner for Sunderland. Their throw. Jordi Gomez. With a big clearance, out of danger and out of play in the end. Possession change once more. Quick break. Going to cross it. And that will be a goal kick. Rodwell. There's good progress with this attack. Rodwell! Oh, well saved. Out wide again. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Liam Brinker. Good piece of tackling there. Here's the cross. Now we'll have a goal kick. Fellaini. Miralem Pjanic. Mesut Ozil. Well, he's got away from him. And in goes the cross. Cross is blocked. Well, this corner to come, and it could break the game open again for them. In towards Fellaini. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Mesut Ozil. How frustrating is this? Fellaini! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. So Arsenal get their corner. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's lost control. I think he's fouled by Ronaldo. That's for Arsenal, a yellow.
Oh dear. He's committed himself and maybe lucky not to get a red.
This could be danger. He's going to try it. Goal!
Rodwell, and he was the calmest man in the stadium there to place it to the keeper's right.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. By Arsenal standards, this has been pretty awful to this point, but of course they have the capacity to turn games around, and they'll need to reach into those. Ronaldo! shot making the goalkeeper's job pretty routine. Gundogan. Good forward play from them.
The official had indicated at least 3 minutes of added time.
Gundogan. From this position, they can maybe... Often when we look at these three at the back, this could be it. He's got his shot off now. How frustrating is this for the other team? Delaney! And the goalkeeper... And now we're going to have an alteration. Well, so far so good for Sunderland. Played well in the first half, they've got their lead. Second half now underway. Rodwell. Niesman. Second player has been penalised here. Goes the cross. Delaney diving to keep out the header.
Well, you'd fancy the lad to score from that distance, but the keeper still had a lot to do, and he did it really well. Well, you look at the opposition, and almost the belief is flowing out of them. They don't think they can beat this keeper between the sticks.
And Ronaldo. Patrick Van Aanholt. Oh, it might be a second yellow for him here. Just watching the referee, and he's half went for the pocket in the card, but he's just given the player another chance. Fortunate for him, the player.
Yeah, and he looked at his face, his body language after he'd made the challenge. I think he thought he was heading for an early bath.
Excellent passing, great interplay. Coming up for you, of course, on EA Sports, the presentation of the Barclays Premier League fixture. Sunderland, they'll be facing West Ham United away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
And that will be a free kick. Miralem Pjanic. Well, the threat was there. Wasn't quite the goal.
I think the keeper might have been relieved there, Martin, because I don't think he would have got there.
Neymar. He's put it in well. Ronaldo over the top of the bar by some distance. Billy Jones. Well, he's won it back. That's a really good tackle. Mesut Özil. Gundogan. Couldn't keep the ball at the moment. Wabi Kazri. That'll be a throw. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that the battling is still going on.
That's right. One thing having possession, but another thing being positive and using it in the right areas.
Now the shot! Oh, great work by the keeper.
It probably gets to the point where the strikers feel they're not going to be able to score. This keeper is in inspired form.
And it's a header. Great stop. Patrick Van Aanholt. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. It's a terrific effort by the home side here. They've just kept their noses in front, They're going to need all the support they can get for that to continue to the final whistle.
Yeah, if they do end up winning this, they will have their fans to thank.
Get it! Oh, well saved. Arsenal closing in on what will be a defeat here, and a shock one. They haven't been at the races today. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. Headed down to a teammate. That's the way to win the ball back. Minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Rodwell. Giaccherini.